In this video, we're going to talk about solving an absolute value equation. When solving an absolute value equation, you want to start by isolating the absolute value portion on one side of the equation and moving all constants to the other. So I'll start by subtracting -7 from both sides. This gives me 2 absolute value of 8 minus 5/3 x equals 14. Now I'll divide 2 from both sides. This leaves me with the absolute value of 8 minus 5/3 x equals 7. And we've isolated our absolute value piece on the left. Recall that the definition of absolute value tells us that if c is a positive number and x represents any algebraic expression, then the absolute value of x equals c can be rewritten as x equals c and x equals -c. This means that when I remove my absolute value brackets from my equation, I'm going to have 2 equations. I'll have 8 minus 5/3 x equals 7, and then we have 8 minus 5/3 x equals -7. Now we simply solve each equation for x. So in the first equation, I'll subtract 8 from both sides. That leaves me with -5/3 x equals -1. Next, I can divide -5/3 from both sides, and that's going to give me x equals -1 divided by -5/3. Of course, this gives us a complex fraction, which we can rewrite as a multiplication problem by taking the reciprocal of -5/3. In other words, we can rewrite this as x equals -1 times -3/5. Then we multiply it out. X equals 3/5. Now we take a look at the second equation. Here, I'll subtract 8 from both sides, and that leaves me with -5/3 x equals -15. Again, I divide -5/3 from both sides. Then I can rewrite this as x equals -15 times -3/5. I can cross cancel 15 with 5, and that leaves us with x equals -3 times -3, which is equal to x equals 9. So here are our solutions for our absolute value equation. Finally, you want to take these solutions and substitute them back into the original equation to make sure that they're true solutions. So here, if we have 2 times the absolute value of 8 minus 5/3 x plus 7 equals 21, I can substitute 3/5 and work it out. This gives me 2 absolute value of 8 minus 1 plus 7 equals 21, which becomes 2 absolute value of 7 plus 7 equals 21. 2 times 7 plus 7 equals 21. And when we work this out, 2 times 7 equals 14. 14 plus 7 equals 21. And so clearly 21 equals 21. That solution works. Now I'll check my solution 9. So I'll go back to my original absolute value equation. I'll replace x with the number 9, and we'll work it out. 2 absolute value of 8 minus 45 thirds plus 7 equals 21. That gives us 2 absolute value of 8 minus 15 plus 7 equals 21. And that gives us 2 absolute value of negative 7 plus 7 equals 21. Now the absolute value of any number is always positive, so 2 times 7 plus 7 equals 21. And we can see easily that that's going to work out to 21 equals 21. Therefore, our solutions work. So we know that x equals 3/5 and x equals 9 for this equation. I hope you found the video helpful. See you next time.